Let's take a look at the lesson opener for the very first lesson in this introductory unit. It's a talk about opener, and what we're focusing on is getting students to understand part-whole relationships. We want them to know that a fraction is a quantity that shows that relationship, and we really want to focus in this lesson on equality and equivalence. So students are going to begin with a model where they're going to be shading equal parts, and you're going to be talking about equal parts. What can we say about this model? How do we know what to call these parts? We're introducing that vocabulary words, thirds, fourths, fifths, and equal. And it's embedded. We're not going to do flashcards to introduce it. So you're going to start with this first model of a circle model. Then students are going to have an experience with a number line model, and they're going to start looking at length. And it's going to be important that you discuss that a fraction is both a point on a line and a length. And unlike other models, we need to have contiguous parts here. For the length has to go from 0 and then each equal part. So again, equal parts that we're going to be reinforcing. They're going to do different models, including the area model. And you're going to see in these sticky notes that we're going to be talking about how do we compare the area model to other models. And we're going to talk about now making equivalent fractions. So we're going to introduce that equivalence and how we can drag one model over to the other to check for equivalence. And when they're working with the area models, you're going to have to make sure that you reinforce that there are 2 scroll bars that students are going to use to make equal parts. And again, comparing for equivalence. So this is all about models only. There's no numbers, but you want to reinforce vocabulary as you walk around during the guided lesson. And students should know, like the linking statement says, that they're working with different models to represent fractional quantities.